benchmarks.io. I'm going to hand you the mic, 3 minutes on the clock. Off you go.
All right, thank you, everyone. Hi, I'm Jose Plen. I'm a co-founder of Powerlytics, and I'm joined here by Matt Inouye and Konstantin Zuzek of AccountingSuite. So we're benchmarks.io, and what we do is we help you benchmark your company against your peers and kind of track your market. So the two questions that we help a small business owner or entrepreneur answer is, how do I compare and how is my market doing? The fundamental problem is that it's really hard to get accurate information, accurate financial information on a very granular market because most companies are private, and so they don't really report anything to the public. So our solution is to leverage tax filings from the IRS. There's a lot of data solutions out there, a lot of data providers, but generally the problems are accuracy, consistency, and reliability. So the data in general is not very accurate because it comes from surveys very often or from scraping from a variety of sources. So it's inconsistent also, and there are generally no penalties from mistakes. All right? So our solution is to use tax filings from the IRS. And most people are generally afraid of the IRS, and so they put quite a bit of due diligence and care into what they report to them. So it's generally accurate. It's prepared by accounting firms, most of the time with professional service providers. It's consistent. Every company in the US, irrespective of where they're based, files using the same rules. And it's reliable because there are penalties if you screw up. And that's kind of a contribution to this project of Powerlytics, my company. Konstantin represents AccountingSuite. What they've got is something really cool. It's a cloud-based accounting software platform, which is sort of set to disrupt the QuickBooks of the world. It's simple. There's no accounting knowledge that's needed. You can minimize manual entry of transactions. It's integrated, so it's got all these apps that integrate with it very nicely, and it's really flexible, so you can track your sales and expenses and create invoices. Again, that's AccountingSuite. Sure. So we'll jump right into a demo that Matt will show you.
So the first step here is you can authenticate your AccountingSuite account. And so what that will do is allow you to pull information that you've already been tracking for your business. Let me log in real quick. Okay. And so once you've done that, you'll be able to customize this report. So I can choose, I'm a corporation, so I want to benchmark corporations. I can enter my location, my industry, so we'll choose computer and software stores, and then we can filter based on our business size, so we're comparing to similar sized businesses, and then we are able to look at a report of key metrics for a business. So if we're a computer software store in the San Francisco Bay Area, here's some key numbers that we can look at. We're a highly profitable business, high risk, and we can also see comparables in terms of sales, cost of goods sold, how we compare to these other businesses. So what this allows people to do is get insight into comparable businesses, see how they're actually doing, kind of get a quick scorecard of the health and the status of their business.
Great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
How many people were on your team?
So it's actually about 3 of us. We got a lot of assistance from Konstantin. All 3 of us met at this. So and Matt did pretty much all the programming, all the coding.
And is this something you are going to continue after tonight?
Well, there's definitely a lot of possibilities. So I think we're very excited about this, and I think with very high probability we will actually end up building something and perhaps co-branding it and co-marketing it in some fashion or other.
Very good. Okay, judges. Whilst we just wait for the judges to give their feedback, Demo Tracker and Phone Direct, can you come up here? Judges, what do you think?
So the judges can do Q&A. You don't have to get feedback right now.
Well, I just want to say it looks really polished and clean. Like, actually looks like a startup already, which is something you don't generally always see at hackathons. So the homepage looks really nice and professional, and it looks really useful. I mean, I want to go and check out our industry and see, where we're stacking up. Can I? Is Benchmarks.io ready to sign up? And
No, unfortunately, no. We're not that good. But it will be hopefully soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed you guys had like autocomplete on a lot of the forms. Like, where are you getting that data? Is that from the database that you have?
Yeah, so there's a NAICS, is that right? NAICS code, so basically these industry standard classifications that those classifications are accessible, so we just put that in a table and are auto-completing based on that. And same for the geographic classifications. You can, we didn't show this in here, but you can do state, county level. We chose to do metro area, but there's lots of different ways that you can kind of slice and dice all those different classifiers.
I see it says like your company. Where do you get the sales information? I didn't see you enter like which company or name.
So when you log into AccountingSuite, it's, for those of you not familiar with the company, basically that's tracking all of your sales,
Okay.
Expense information.
So you connected already with that account. To
Right.
the
So that way basically you just kind of click a button and it's sort of 1 or 2 steps to basically get all your information in there.
So which API or data set have you been using?
So the main one is AccountingSuite. So using OAuth to access your account data and securely transfer that back, so we can start and generate these benchmarking reports.
And one thing that if we were to really build this, we would also hook up with a Powerlytics API to pull the benchmarking data. For this exercise, it was just a CSV file that I exported from Powerlytics.
What are you currently like replacing? Do people use like benchmark reports and things like that that are more static to get an industry feel, or where do you kind of sit in terms of the existing companies?
Sure. So most benchmarking solutions out there are based on public companies,
Yeah.
So public company comparables. S&P Capital IQ is kind of a big one. There is a number of others. There really, actually aren't any ones that are oriented towards small businesses or towards private companies, because that information is very hard to come by. DNB does have a product for that market called Key Business Ratios. There are a couple other solutions, one from SageWorks and others. Those are generally survey oriented. So kind of the value added that this would provide is, for one, the quick integration with your books already, so you don't need to do any additional work to upload your financials. It's one-click upload. And then 2, the accuracy and granularity of the data itself, that it's the universe. This is not a survey, it's all 27 million companies in the US, so no matter what industry or region you're in, your peer group will always be well represented.
All right, big round of applause for Benchmark.io. Next up we have Demo Tracker. You ready to rock and roll?